Alrighty there, here I am out in the Lake District and off out for another wild camp. I've came to the far eastern side of the Lake District and I'm currently parked just down there. I don't know if you can see the van down there, just in the little car park in front of the Kirkston Pass Inn. Just looking at the Kirkston Pass Inn there, it's not open, but it looks like it's under refurbishment. Cracking little boozer that. Yeah. But the other thing is, Kirkston Pass, this is the first time I've been up on it since they've been doing all the road improvements. They've re-tarmacked the road and put some fancy new barriers up, all out of timber, and it does sit well with the area. Looks absolutely spot on. So, where are we going today? I hear you cry. Over towards Stony, Cove, Pike or Caldale Moor, and hopefully get the 10 pitch for tonight up there. So, anyway, we'll crack on. Knackered already. Steep going this, literally out the car and you start climbing up the side of the fell. Lack of fitness won't help either, but this isn't the first time that I've done Raven's Edge and over on Stony Cove Pike. I attempted it last year. I got over to there, over to Stony Cove Pike, and as I was getting my tent out, it started absolutely lashing it down. The wind got up and I thought, bugger that. But I made a proper schoolboy error as well. It was starting to get dark when I was on the way down and my head torch was in the bottom of my rucksack. So, like I've said before, when you're fell walking and wild camping, every day is a skill day, you're always learning. So what I do now is I put my head torch in the top of my rucksack, just in case. It's always there to get to. So yeah, a little tip for everybody out there. But no, anyway, let's get up here. Just looking across over there to Red Screes. That's a canny slug up there and all. Day was a little bit touch and go like. 1 minute it was forecast for a little bit of rain and then clearing later on. Then when I last checked the weather forecast, it's apparently going to be clear all night and forecast for a few thunderstorms into Saturday afternoon. So, Just see Lake Windermere there in the distance, and you can see the path where we've walked up there. It's another good little fell this to get the family out on as well, get the kids away from the PlayStations and Xboxes and get them out into the great outdoors, a little bit of fresh air. But this is a cracking little fell this for them to come up, a few little scrambly bits, keeps it interesting. But no, class. Just looking over the St. Raven's Edge here. And then beyond that, that's looking up to Caldale Moor and Stony Cove Pike. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but the one with the pillar on, that's Thornthwaite Crag. And you come down onto Frostwick, Ilbell and York. And then over in the distance, I think you'll have Sour How, I think it is, and Sallows, I think it is. Down in the distance there you've got Baystones, I think it's called, or Wansfell, I think it is. Yeah, it's one of the two anyway. Yeah, if I'm incorrect on any of those, I will correct myself when I get home. I'll put something up on the screen. But anyway, we're heading over here first, St Raven's Edge. Let's go. I tell you what, mind, it looks like the sky's clearing up a bit, which is a bonus. Because on the way up I was thinking, oh, what should be absolutely lashing it down, but no, it's not bad, to be fair. Here we are, St Raven's Edge, 593 metres. So our next port of call is over there, Stony Cove Pike. It's absolutely beautiful up here. Hope it stays like this. Well, I think that's enough messing around on St Raven's Edge. I think we'll head over to Caldale Moor and then up onto Stony Cove Pike. Now we're path here. Really enjoying this walk up here, mind. Fantastic. It's great being out after a stressful week at work. It's just good to get out in the peace and quiet, away from all the stress. It's just what you need, isn't it? Hard day at work or a hard week at work, and then just unwind up in the fells. It's brilliant. Thought I felt a spit of rain there. Still haven't tried my new coat out yet. The Montane Spirit Light Pack Light jacket. Currently having a few issues with my camera and the SD card. Every now and again it comes up with a warning that the SD card is writing slow and then stops recording, and then when I check the recording back, it's all jumpy, so I haven't got a clue what's going on there. So I think I'm going to have to persevere with it today, and then when I get home I'm going to have to format the car. Hard going this, like I say, with the humidity sapping my energy. Oh, up there, that's called Pike How. Not a Wainwright or anything, just a little fell. Looking back over there at Lake Windermere. The bit we saw from down there is the bit where it comes round the corner. Oh, that's just looking directly straight up at it now. Tell you what, mind, I'm glad they've got all these rocks here in place, because it is fairly boggy underfoot. Oh. A lot of work gone into this with Fix the Fells guys. Do a grand job them. I bet it's proper back breaking, proper hard graft. being watched by the herdies. Be wondering, what's he doing up here? This is our home, this. Well, I'm sorry, but it's my home for the night as well. Hello, herdies. Smile for the camera. Fantastic animals, them. Hard as nails. Out in all weather. I'm just checking the silhouette of the fells out through there, just alongside Red Screes. Just thinking there, that'll be looking down towards the Langdale Pikes. And you've got all the Helvellyn range over here. That's possibly St Sunday Crag over there. And then looking up onto Fairfield. Can't see it because of the cloud. It's just very, very hazy. A little black lamb there. Can you cute that? I might take it home. I'm only joking. Look at it. Hey lamb. Hello. Inquisitive, isn't it? Look at it. With its mum. Don't think the camera will pick this up, but over in the distance there's a cross. And when I've checked it out, it's a memorial cross for Mark Atkinson, who died in 1930, and he was the owner of the Kirkson Pass Inn. His son's ashes have been spread there as well, William Ian Atkinson. Yeah. So they've got a good view looking back down onto the Kirkson Pass Inn as their resting place. Nice touch, that. Here's another fact for you as well. Stony Cove Pike and Caldale Moor are also known as John Bell's Banner. And John Bell, in the 16th century, was the curate of Ambleside, and the fell was the boundary of his ministration. What that means, I don't know. I've just looked it up on my phone. Peter the historian. Not. Well, at least the rain's holding off anyway. Hope it holds off until I get my tent up, and then it can do what it wants, really, to be honest with you. Not far off now from getting to the top. It's only like about 2 mile walk from the car up there, yeah. But like I say, I was in no hurry. Set off, steady away, enjoy the views, enjoy the scenery. It's only 6:15 now, and if we do get a sunset, it's not due to set until 9:15. So we've got plenty of time yet. It's just nice being out and enjoying the walk, not rushing from fell to fell like you do when you're bagging them. Looking here, I don't know whether I need to be on that side of the wall or this side of the wall. There's a path here, but there's also a path there on the other side, and I think I'll carry on a bit further up here and see what the crack is. Great exploring, isn't it? So here we are, top of Stony Cove Pike, 763 metres. Let's get tapped out. Oh yes. Yeah, stunning views up here. Like I said earlier, that's Thornthwaite Crag over there, and then that runs down onto Grey Crag. On the other side of Grey Crag you've got Hazewater. Oh yeah, great views up here. I think that'll be the knot up there, and then Restore just through there, and then that'll be looking back towards I think it'll be Weather Hill and Low Pot Hill. Yeah, be High Street up there. Yeah, I just checked the map there as well. Yeah, the other one will be, it's the knot, High Raise, and I think that'll be looking towards Kidsty Pike, I think. Not 100% sure. I don't know if Kidsty Pike's further around and if that's High Raise, but I've got a funny feeling that that's High Raise. That's the knot, and I think that could possibly be Kidsty Pike. Yeah. Oh, a bit of sunshine over in the distance. Yeah. And then looking back onto Frostwick and Ilgill, I think it's called Ilgill. Yeah, and then over onto York. I'm useless at remembering the fells' names. Absolutely useless. I thought I'd correct myself. It's called Ilbell. Thornthwaite Crag down onto Frostwick, Frostwick down and up onto Ilbell, Ilbell down and up onto York. But like I say, looking from this direction here on top of Stony Cove Pike, looking at the fells from different angles, they just look totally different. Like when we were walking up and looking across to them, they just look like little bumps in the distance, but when you get alongside them, they're quite impressive really, to be honest with you. Anyway, I'm going to go and find somewhere to pitch my tent. Look at this man down here, looking down onto Troutbeck, and then just in the distance there, Troutbeck Tongue. I've just had another look back up on top to see if there's anywhere to pitch. It does seem very rocky and uneven up there as well, but down here the grass is very tufty, but I've got a bit of a flat area there, and that would be my view. Looking back up there where I will get a sunset, I'm not going to see, but to be honest with you, the way the cloud cover is, I don't think we're going to get a sunset. But if there is a chance, I can always walk back up there and watch the sunset, but the sunrise will be directly over here in the morning. So if I'm here, I can probably get it just coming up above Thornthwaite Crag. Hey, that's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? But yeah, I think I'm going to get the tent pitched here. Well, that's the tent pitched. What do you think of this? There's my view for the night. And the sunshine's come out. Get in there. Oh yes, this is what it's all about. But anyway, I'll give you a look around the tent now. It's absolutely spot on. The pitch is not perfectly flat and there are a few gaps under the tent, but to be honest with you, it's not forecast for strong winds tonight. It's forecast to be pretty decent, to be honest with you, so the tent it'll be fine. It'll handle what's thrown at it for tonight. So anyway, I'll give you a look around. Absolutely spot on that. So, as you'll have noticed, I'm in the Fjällräven Abisko Light 1. Brought that out for an outing tonight. The last time I was in that was when I was just over there actually, on Hartefell. So, I've brought it out tonight just to try and get my pack weight down, because if you watched my last video, my pack weight was 19 kilo. I've weighed it today with the Fjällräven Abisko Light 1 tent and the Rab Neutrino Pro 300 sleeping bag. I've brought them instead of the Hillyberg and the Mountain Equipment Helium 600, and that's put my pack weight down to 17.75 kilograms. I am carrying 2.75 litres of water, so there's another 2 3/4 kilograms on top of that. So without that, my pack weight's about 15 kilo. But to be honest with you, I am on the lookout for another rucksack. And what I'm going to do when I get home, I'm going to try and put all that gear into my Stratos 36 rucksack by Osprey, and see how much of that I can get in and how much I can't. And then that'll be a good gauge on what size rucksack to get. To be honest with you, I think I'd get away with something like a 48 litre. So that may take maybe another 750 grams off my pack weight. And then also, two tents I've got in mind. I've got the Durston X-Mid 1 trekking pole tent, but to be honest with you, I don't really use trekking poles. The other tent I was looking at was the Terra Nova Laser Compact 2. Two-man tent that weighs 1.28 kilos, so I may be looking at getting one of them. And again, that will probably shave another kilo off. So I could end up with a pack weight without water at around about 13 kilo. So, yeah, still not the lightest, but it's a lot lighter for me anyway, that. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm just looking there. There's loads of little insects flying around. Annoying as well. There's one just on the side of the tent there now. Look at it. How's that? And get knocked off coming in the tent, I tell you. Anyway, I'm going to show you what food I've got. So if we come down here, I've got all my goods. So for my meal tonight, I've got a minced beef hot pot by Adventure Food. I've got some beef jerky there, a meatball marinara bake pasty thing. I'm going to have that in a minute. Some Scotch eggs. Some Haribos there, a couple of coffees, hot chocolate, some cereal bars for breakfast, or some sweet chili chicken chunks. And drink-wise, I've just brought a couple of beers up here. Brewdog, Lucky Break. That's an IPA, and it is 6.7%. And the Beavertown Lupoloid. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and that's again an IPA at 6.7%. So I'll have them two tonight. Normally I only have one and take one home, but I am in the mood for drinking both them tonight. Oh, what else have I got? Oh yes, the Yorkie back out again. So I'll have that later on, and a hot chocolate when I go to bed. So anyway, I'm going to crack open a can, and I'm going to have me pasty. So, yeah. Oh, lovely. This is the life, tell you. Have my Ginsters meatball marinara bake. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I opened the vents up on my trousers earlier. The last thing I want is getting in there is some ticks, don't I? That's the thing that puts us off wearing shorts. You come out in the spring months, summer months, and you've got all the ticks, haven't you? And they are horrible little things, aren't they? So I do like wearing trousers. I haven't got the best looking legs like. Oh. That's very tasty, that. Look at these views, ma'am. I'll show you what kit I've got in the tent as well. So I've got the Rab Neutrino Pro 300 sleeping bag there. I've got the Thermarest Neo Air Extern mat. Yes, a bit overkill for this time of year, but it's the only mat I've got. The usual Seat to Summit Aeros pillow. Yeah. I've got all my down jacket down the bottom there. I've got me fleece. I've got my nightwear there. I've got my bag with all my electrics in down here. So yeah, so that's. But yeah, I thought some bitters there. And then I've got all these little spiders crawling around in my tent. They can get lost. Well, I think I'll be zipping my tent up in a minute because I don't want them in there with us tonight. Oh yeah. Right. Now then, we'll go and have another walk back up onto the summit. See what the crack is. The day couldn't have been any better, like, considering the weather forecast to be cloudy and light rain. It's absolutely beautiful. But saying that, if I'm being honest, when I checked the weather when I got here, it had changed and updated and said it was going to be clear right through till in the morning, but there's going to be thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. God, this is unreal. And to say it's not even 2 hours from where I live. It's class, man. Absolutely class. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but you've got two little black lambs there with the mother. I don't know if that's both the mothers or if that's a couple, a sheep that's a couple and their children, or if it's just two mothers out walking the children for the night. I don't know. Aye. They are cute, like really cute. Oh man. It's just something else up here, man. Absolutely, just something else. The herdies are over there. What an evening. This is absolutely class. And we're going to get a sunset. Absolutely awesome. I think I'm going to head back down to the tent. I'm going to get another can. And of all the times I only bring 2 cans, and I'm probably going to sup them in one another. Oh, I think I might come back where you sit up here and watch the sunset. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see. Tent's just back down there. Class, man. I'm going to have another quick walk up on top. Probably is now to see though. That sheep can get out my spot. There's a sheep up there, right in my spot. He can get lost. Tell you what, mind, early on in the week I was dying. Full of cold, sore throat, bad heads. But not 100% better, probably 75% better, but always dying to begin the week. It's typical when you're Monday morning going to work and feeling bad. Not good at all. I'll put the camera on time lapse for an hour. See what happens. It might be impressive or it might be shite. And that's putting it bluntly. But if it's not very good, then I won't put it in the video. If it's alright, it will be in the video. You know the score. Just open another can here. Got the Brew Dog, Lucky Break. We'll give this a try. Ooh, very nice. I'm just looking at my little Fjallraven tent here, and I've stuffed everything in one pocket, just down there. And I'm thinking I could do with another pocket. Anyway, I've just found one there. Huh. So, like I say, I've only used this tent, I think, twice before. I stopped on Heart of Fell. And where else did I use it? I can't remember. I might have only used it once, to be honest with you. So this is possibly only the second time that I've been in it. It's a lot smaller than the Hillyberg, considering that they both one-man tents. But there's just something about this tent. It is quite cosy, like. It's got a decent size vestibule there. So I've got my rucksack and I chucked in there, and it's got a good bit of length to it. Like I say, I'm 5'8". It's right at the back there, and looking down there, I've probably got a good foot at the foot end of the tent. So it's alright. It's alright. Like I say, sitting up, if my head's touching the top. But like I say, if you were 6 foot, it might be a little bit cramped for you. But for me, midget, it's spot on. So tomorrow, like I say, I'm having that can there, so one can less to carry down in the morning. But tomorrow, I'm going to probably head off home, sort my gear out. Fingers crossed it's dry in the morning, so it'll be just a case of packing the tent up and not having to get it back out when I get home. So, and then I'll probably put all my gear away, get all my clothes washed and that. And then tomorrow night, me mate Gaz, he's invited us down for some games of dominoes, a few drinks, a takeaway, probably get pizza or something, and then we're going to watch the boxing. Yes. To be honest with you, I wouldn't like to say I'd put my money on between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Like I say, especially after watching Tyson Fury in his last fight against Ngannou. So, aye, I'm looking forward to that. Catch up with Gaz, good lad. So, aye, this week my missus is away. She's away for her sister's 50th birthday up at Otterburn. But aye, last week we had a canny weekend. Last week we were down at Hallen, slept in the van, then had a look around Keswick and went into Penrith. Had a hotel booked in Penrith and that was all right. Foundry 34, can highly recommend that.
But no, I'm getting a bit peckish now. I've already had my Scotch egg. I've still got one in the bag. I've had my pasty. I think I'm ready for a hot meal. So what I think I might do is I might put my stove on and I might put the radio on for a little bit. Listen to a few tunes. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Catch you later. Always remember to take the little sachet out. I forgot once and cooked the food with it in. Well, I've put my food on to cook there. It's just rehydrating in the bag. So I'm really looking forward to having a hot meal before I go to bed. Well, I'll probably have my hot meal and then I'll have a nice hot chocolate and the Yorkie. But it's been a fantastic day up to now. Really enjoyed it. At least the rain kept off. But saying that, I still didn't get a chance to try my new jacket. The old Montaigne Spirit Light. Hey, it is so peaceful up here. I've just been on the phone to the brother-in-law Spadge. I used to spend a lot of weekends walking with him. Don't get out as often as we used to. Like you say, he likes all his wildlife and all that. I'm not saying I don't like wildlife, but that's what he likes now. He does all that. We still try and get out and do the Dale's 30. If I'm being honest, it's him who set me up doing what I'm doing today, like with the walking and stuff. If I hadn't took the plunge and did that walk up Grisdale Pike, I'd have still been sitting on the couch, watching telly and stuffing my face and piling the weight on. So, thank you, Spadge. Thank you for introducing me to fell walking. I really appreciate it. I've drunk my 2 cans, not be a first. So, I've only got water now, or coffee, or hot chocolate. To be honest with you, I don't drink a lot anyway. I'll have a few tomorrow though with Gaz. Well, that's my food done. Let's get tucked in. Last time I made this, the minced beef was still a little bit hard, and it wasn't very pleasant. So I've put a little bit more water in this time, and I've left it a little bit longer. So I can't do no more than that. Certainly smells nice. Let's see if I've done a good job at this time. Gets a thumbs up from me. Doesn't look over clever like, look at that. But it's warm and it's food. Yeah, I'm gonna have this. And I'll speak these in a bit. Well, I've got the stove on again. Let's turn this head torch off. And I'm getting ready for me hot chocolate. That's the stove boiling. think I've just put it back in the bag, haven't I? The old wipe. Just throwing a wipe our way. Handy, bring the pack of baby wipes, like. Clean all your gear off, and they're for number 2. Into the old rubbish bag. That's what I see it. Yeah. Oh, really nice. Yes, oh yes. First attempt getting it out the bag. The Yorkie. Yes. Get in. Perfect night. Perfect chocolate bar. And a perfect cup of hot chocolate. Yes, that'll set me up. Ready for going to sleep. Oh, I think I will sleep well tonight because I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. But I will be getting up about 4:30 in the morning and hopefully see a sunrise. So, anyway, let's get this cracked open. Listen to this. Oh, beautiful. Remember, give a shout out to Big Paul Howe. Cheers, Howie, mate.
Oh, that is really nice. I could drink them all night long in the famous words of Lionel Blair. Yes. Cheers, my pal. Cheers, Marat. Cheers, Marrakesh. Classic. Mint. Got the weather.
Well, I'm getting a little bit tired now. It has been a long day. Like I said earlier, I'm up at 5 o'clock every day for work. So, just a little recap on today. I enjoyed the walk up. Weather's been absolutely spot on. We had a little bit of sunshine earlier. I've enjoyed my food, I've enjoyed my drink. I've watched a bit of YouTube there, Blood Outdoors. But anyway, I'm going to get my head down and I'll see you in the morning. So, good night. Catch us in a bit.
Good morning. Well, my alarm clock's just gone off. 4:15. Got up once through the night to go for a wee. The weather's been alright through the night. It's been spot on. However, the wind sounds like the wind's getting up a little bit now. We'll get up and we'll go for the other way, and I think I'm going to make myself a brew and see if we can get a sunrise, or if there's any chance of a sunrise. So anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Well, I'm up. It's not raining, so fingers crossed that holds off. However, the tent is rather wet, full of condensation. Like I said, yes, it was very humid, so that won't have helped. But yeah, I think we might be in for a sunrise if we look over here. There's a nice red hue in the sky, so I think I might take a chance and go and put the camera on time lapse and see if we can get a sunrise. But no, it's not a bad morning. Like I said earlier, I haven't had a bad night's sleep. It's just obviously when you get into these spring months and summer months, sunrise is very early, so you've got to be up if you want to catch it. But anyway, I think I'm going to go and put my camera on time lapse, and then I'm going to come back down
and I'm going to make myself a brew and have a cereal bar.
Just had the most amazing sunrise there. Enjoy the footage. Wow, look at this. This is perfection. Absolute perfection. What a lovely, peaceful morning. It's so tranquil. It's brilliant. Loving this. I don't want to leave. Wow. Absolutely awesome. God. Just lost for words. It's just unbelievable up here. This is why we do it. Us mental solo wild campers. People ask, are you mental? Yes, if this is what mental is, I'm mental. Here we are, back on the summit cairn. Look at this. Oh. This is the beauty with camping, you can just come and explore the tops. Places where you just generally wouldn't go. Look at this. Looking down onto the Troutbeck Valley, or I think it's called Troutbeck Park. And then this crag over here, I'm just camped above this crag here. That's called Dupe Crag. Wow, it's absolutely stunning. Just on my way back to the tent. Hopefully this beautiful sunshine will have dried it out before I pack it away. You know something, if I'd brought enough food I'd have been tempted to stop out another night, move on to somewhere else, but wow. Yeah, the tent's still a little bit wet with condensation, so I've just gave it a wipe over just to help it along, but this sunshine here should start drying it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start packing some of my gear away, and then I'll just chill for another half hour while the tent's drying off, get that tucked down, and then get on off this fell reluctantly. It's just class. Tell you what, mind, the tent's taking some drying out. I've just started pulling the guy lines there. I think I'm just going to have to cut my losses and take it down and then put it back up when I get home. Hopefully the weather's alright back home. Yeah, because it's full of condensation inside. Well, that's the backpack there. I've had an absolutely amazing camp. Clear your throat. Been absolutely spot on. So, like I say, all my gear's in my bag. I've given the area once over. Always leave the area as you found it, if not better. Like the saying goes, leave no trace. So I've been round, checked to make sure I've left no bits of paper, left no pegs. Just a little tip on the pegs: if you count how many pegs you're using on your tent, count them back into the bag when you're finished, like a little stock take, innit? And that way you know you haven't left any, but still give the area a good once over. Anyway, I'm going to get this bag on and I'm going to get back down. Yeah, the only thing about this walk is it is a out and back sort of walk, so I'll be just retracing my steps back the way I came up. We're heading over there. You can just see St Raven's Edge there. So here we are, the memorial site of Mark Atkinson and his son William Atkinson. Mark Atkinson died in 1930, aged 69, and his son died in 1987, age 83. And they were the owners of the Kirkstone Pass Inn, which you can see just down there in the distance. So, yeah. A fitting memorial site, this. Yeah, I thought we'd make a bit of a detour and come and have a look at that. I've read up about it, but I'd never actually been to it. Saying that, the last time I was up here, I seen it from a distance, but again, like, I didn't walk up to it, so yeah, 2 minutes out the way. And we're back on the path now, heading for St Raven's Edge. Just an update on the Innovate Rocklite G400 boots. Second time out in them, absolutely spot on. It's been quite wet on top. The tops of them are absolutely soaking, but my feet are still bone dry, so the Gore-Tex is obviously doing its job. Like I say, time will tell. Yeah, they're really comfortable, these boots. Light on the feet as well. All helps when you're carrying a big heavy rucksack on your back. I think I'm going to have to stop and lose a layer, like. It's starting to get a bit warm. That's better. Oh yeah, I'm starting to sweat. Beautiful morning. Still only 10 to wait. Looking back up to where we were last night. Tell you what, mind, it's still our graft walking back down, because I've still had to come up this St Raven's Edge. Oh, I'm blowing out my backside. I need to try and fit something exercising in between while camping and get me fitness levels up again. Whew. Now that the light nights are here, I'll have to try and get myself motivated and get myself out for a few local walks down the woods, down the river. So it's just difficult because when you're working 12-hour shifts, when you get in the house, it's like you just want to hit the couch, and that's a bad habit to get into. Because like you say, once you lose your fitness, it's much more difficult to get it back. I'm not too far from the car here, or the van, it's just parked down here. So I'm going to take this opportunity to wrap this one up. I've had an absolutely amazing camp. Considering the weather forecast wasn't great on the way up, it was absolutely spot on top. What I lacked in sunset, I definitely made up for in the sunrise. But no, it's been absolutely amazing. It's been just what I needed, really, just to clean me head a bit. But it's been absolutely fantastic. So if you've gotten this far in the video, why not give the video a like? Doesn't cost you anything just to give us a thumbs up. Boosts my confidence as well. Also, if you want to see more videos, maybe even hit the subscribe button. I put a video up maybe at least once a month, so any likes, subscriptions, comments or anything like that, they are much appreciated. Any comments, I will get back to you. If there's anything in any of my videos that you want to know about, just leave a message in the comments, and like I say, I'll reply. But other than that, it's been absolutely amazing. So until next time, get yourself outside, remember to stay safe, leave no trace, and I'll see you on the next video. Ta for now.